I didn't record this last one. I didn't record this last one. Should I take it over again so that it can be recorded? If I should take it over again, just let me know. Okay, let's take it over. So simply this is what I said. On this one, let's clear everything on this BTC using BBMA. I just
Ma,
want you
please,
guys
after this one, please, can you check Ethereum too, because it's the same price action as on Ethereum too.
on
I think both of them are the
Ethereum.
same price action.
All right. I'll check that.
This is the question I want to ask you there.
Okay. So let me just take this one again and start. So that this can be recorded because majority are not active for them. So simply, we are on a daily time frame, right? You need to turn on your BBMA tool. And as I said, I'll take time and I'll send the guide of this BBMA to you guys. I have it in one of my notebooks, one of my old notebooks. I think it was 2022 when I was studying this. I have it in one of my old notebooks. I would check it out and snap and send. So we had this price was actually moving up. We have all these re-entries. You can see as these are points you can take re-entries, 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 re-entries. So what happened? We had this is a directional candlestick, meaning what?
Found this on the web for how is moving up entries, interest. Check it out.
So what happened? We had this break of structure. This is simply a break of structure. Yeah, to the downside. So we had this momentum move sell here, momentum move sell. What are we expecting? A re-entry into this moving average 5 and 10 high. And getting this red zone represents sell, while the green zone represents buys. So price actually had to come back into this zone and we sell. So if we take this off, there was a fair value gap here. My voice sounding type. So there was a fair value gap here. Pull price tap into the fair value gap. So what are we doing? We look out for our CRT. We have the CRT here. We have the CRT here. So how do we confirm the CRT? We want to see a break of structure inside the CRT. And that's how we confirm our entry. So I think we went to 1 hour time frame. I don't know when I switch time frame, everything just go behind. So was it 1 hour, 4 hour first? I don't know why I didn't record this. So where was our break of structure? Yes, our CRT here, right? Where's our break of structure? Price tap, this was our tap. We want this to be our tap. This was our break of structure. Break of structure to the downside. So what do? We go lower again to look for this guy liquidity. So we had after break of structure, we always know our first pullback is liquidity. So this is our first pullback. Whenever you have your first pullback, you mark it out. I told you guys I watched the straight played out, but I didn't take it. So this was our first pullback, and what can you see? We had a sweep. Yeah. We had a break of structure here. Another break of structure here. You understand? And now this was our liquidity here. You get. Let me talk like you get. Let me talk like you get. You know, understand. So now, what are we expecting? We're expecting price to come to this A-shaped key level. We're expecting price to come to this A-shaped key level, which price actually came tapped there, and we had this move to the downside, this sell. And I said, where we be targeting? This was your target using BBMA on higher time frame. You would see this was your target here. So forget about these remaining pips. Yeah. If you're holding it, meaning you don't care about your funds. You're trading a demo account, you don't actually care what happens. So stop loss above protected high. This was a trade. And I explain again, since you're scalping, always use H4. So using H4, if we go back, we turn back our line chart, our BBMA chart, we had an extreme move by, telling us let us move up. And I explained why this re-entry sale here didn't work out. because there was no confirmation to the downside. And even if there was a confirmation, you can still hit SL because it's not your father who control the market. You get we have no power over the market. We don't know where BTC wants to go to. We don't know where BTC might decide to continue buying to it reach to it reaches, let's say, 200K. You get BTC might decide to drop to 15K. We don't know about we don't know. We just take opportunities to we just take those opportunities. So we had this another CSAKs buy here. So I explain why I always love the CSAK buy because this one for me this works 90% of the time than this momentum move sells. We get this work 90% of the time. So this we had after we had this momentum this CSAK buy because price closed above this middle Bollinger Band and above this moving average 5 and 10 high. What I'm expecting a re-entry into this our green zone, then we have a buy to the upside. So this should be our zone here. We mark these 4 hours open close here. So what do? We go to check if we have an SNR. And actually we had this SNR here. And we had liquidity present. So you can actually still confirm all these things, or you can actually go to lower again to get the sniper you want. For those who want to flip accounts. So this would be my stop loss below at this V-shape zone. My TP will be here because we are scalping, and we went to H4 again, and we turn on BBMA. We had this. This is now a CSA. See, this is a CSAK. This will be a CSA. After a CSA, we're expecting a re-entry into this our green zone. Where was the re-entry? Was waiting right here. Hey, my money is right here. So if we turn this off, we're going to have this guy. Liquidity was present. But I explained to you why I could hit stop loss here before going. Because normally I had this, and I had this. These are break of structures here. To confirm, these are all these minor break of structures are just to confirm that you are in the right direction. You understand? So I'm going to have this next buy. My stop loss could have been here, and I could hit SL on this one. I said, I'm actually being honest. I will not come and say I could take this straight right down here. That's a lie. There might be a way to take it, but me, I would have taken it straight right here and I could have hit this SL. So that's just all. Someone said we should check Ethereum.
Yes. Because there's a trade I saw there. I don't know if it has paid out or is about to see. And it's the same thing. Yeah, on the daily.
Ethereum, BBMA, daily.
Reacting from a key level.
Let's see.
Up. Yes. The up, the
This
key
one.
level that's reacted. No. Like up. Yes. Like it's reacting from that key level. Yes, on the left. Yeah. Yes.
But this was a great trade, right? It was a great trade, yeah.
Yeah. Reacting from there, then start storyline. So I don't know if it has played or is it still going to play.
This has
Because
already
the
played out.
liquidity is present.
This has already played out, I think. Because price has already hit its normal TP. This is normal TP here. I think price has already tapped that zone. I don't think price will come back there to come back to tap this zone again. Okay, so now where you should be targeting, because we have a momentum move sell, you should be waiting for price to come inside this zone here, these two red lines. So these are zones you should target again. These are points you should target here. This is another point here you should target because price might actually come back. This one is already arrived here. Let's see if he moves up again inside here. If he comes inside any zone here, but I expect price to see come back to one of these guys. then we have a move to the downside. But if it doesn't happen, then you start targeting buys. Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't happen, you start targeting buys. This one bet,
Oh,
are you sure this? Oh, I think it's my broker. This didn't tap bet. It should be my broker.
it, yes, because my own it's in tapped and I started looking for storyline
It should be
and
my
it aligned
broker.
with liquidity and everything.
It was a nice one.
I'm act-
That means you're actually getting it.
yeah. Even that BCC trade itself, I use the normal one that I normally the normal one that you and it's the same thing.
CQMR,
Yes.
yeah. I think this is not tapping because of my broker.
Okay, so now the trade has paid that because that's I'm using it as my own liquidity. So I don't know.
You're using
Or I
this
should leave.
this guy as this high as
Oh,
liquidity.
okay,
This
okay,
is
no,
the
no, no. Like, yes, yeah, that one.
this is the trade for me. This is the trade.
Okay,
Has already played out. I think my broker is not actually this broker is not actually hitting those zones. But I think
okay,
it's simple.
okay.
Let me clear everything out. You should see.
If you can use forex.com, it might be clear.
Forex.com. Forex dot does Forex.com support this crypto stuff?
Have you buy it?
I use
Sorry.
Bybit. This was Bybit. Let's use Binance.
Okay.
Let's see daily. Are we sure daily tapped? Do you have a set of rules you must observe on the structure before taking the trade? I mean, looks like the low must be protected. Those kind of rules. Yes. That's simply when I'm adding SMC. I always want to have it protected. So I have a protected high. Are we sure if it's not this level, then price use this level? But I know this trade has already passed. This trade has gone because
Okay.
it's a very beautiful trade. If it's not this level, this is on Binance. If it's not this level, that means price use this level because if we go to the lower time frame, if we go lower, we're going to see this was our tap here. See, let's use the
Okay.
second level. We're going to see price tapped here at this zone. Now, what do? We want to confirm this guy again. So you can now go now. Let's check 1 hour time frame because I feel like 1 hour time frame always have some stuff we're actually missing. So what are we having? We have a sweep of liquidity.
Okay.
Can you see? Then we have a break of structure. This break of structure
Okay.
was here.
Exactly. That's why
Break
I'm
of
asking.
structure.
Okay.
Then we have liquidity here. You get that was
Okay.
liquidity. Now, after liquidity, we can look for an open close closer to liquidity. You get so now there are so many zones here which you want to pick. You see, there are so many zones. Let me zoom in. You should see where there are so many zones here which you will want to pick because if we turn on this, you want to pick this one here as your Quasimodo. That's where you need to be actually smart when picking POI. But you see what happened? Price never got to that zone. But I will actually believe if I will actually want you to be safe, you understand? I actually want you to be safe all the time. It's actually better if price doesn't tap in your entry, but it goes to your direction.
Okay. Just pick it to this entry.
Yes, you understand? Than that, it actually goes to stop loss. So you should watch it play out and you should not feel bad because if it still went to your direction, it's still a win. I told you a winning trade must not be a trade which you made money from it. It should be a trade that went to
Yeah.
your direction. So let's say after liquidity, which zone is valid? You get after liquidity, which zone is valid? We have this open close. We have this open close. You understand? We have this open
Yeah.
close. Those are zones you want to see those zones that are valid. The closest to liquidity is the zone which you want to actually the most preferable zone. We have this other open close here. Yeah, these are zones closer to this liquidity because actually what we know if you have been trading SMC, we know whenever price takes out liquidity, price is looking for liquidity to take out and go to this direction. But now, if you are price, ask yourself, if I'm price, I've taken liquidity, what am I looking for again? You get if you have taken liquidity, there's nothing you're still going to your direction to look for. So you just look for the closest zone, the nearest zone to tap, and you're gone. So let's see if this
Yes.
open closes on this open close zone on 1 hour time frame. If we check 15 minutes, we want to see an SNR here, want to see an SNR here. SNR should be here and SNR should be. So we need 2 SNRs. So if we go 15 minutes, we had this SNR. And this SNR, this one didn't give us any SNR. So for me, I would take this one, which is closer to liquidity. This one had this SNR analysis. This SNR was fresh. So this was where I could actually take my entry, and my stop loss will be above this guy this week. Are you getting? So if I go back to H1, this trade has played out. See, if you want
And I
to,
was planning.
if you are still planning to take it right,
But I'm not going to take it again since that's me.
just continue like looking for what, let's see, okay, above this week. So just continue looking. I've given you guys the guide. Always look at what BBMA is doing. Always follow BBMA. This was a nice trade. Always look at what BBMA is doing, actually. Look at what BBMA is doing. You can choose to check it out on H.
Okay. Yeah, and there was this trade you took on GDP-USD. Was it on Friday or on Thursday? I saw your entry and everything. I was like, So I went to go and reanalyze it again on my charts. I saw that like if I'm starting like from the beginning, from the place you entered, I think it's going to be like liquidity, like maybe for this coming week or so. I don't
Yeah,
know if you
surely. I
understand
think
what I'm
GBP USD.
because if I'm to use that Asian high, this thing is showing me like that's the liquidity for Asian section.
Was
Yeah,
it
okay, GDP JPY.
GBP JPY?
Yeah. Yes. I saw it. I was like, I think it's
This one, I think this was because of
yeah,
this
from that.
key level on daily time frame. This V shape on daily time frame. Can you see this V shape on daily time frame, right? Price actually tapped on this V shape, and I refined. Can you see price tap on this V
I
shape
was
and
using
move this engulfing candle? Let's see if we have something on BBMA. BBMA CSA buy. Price came back to this guy here. This V shape, we had a new storyline. We had a new storyline from here. CSA buy, new storyline from this guy. We had this move to the upside. So I think this was an engulfing candle. I told you after an engulfing, price will actually come below 50% or 50% to continue its move to the upside. And this was a new, after price gave this one, this was your first entry. Price came and gave us another V shape here. This call ending in less than 1 minute. If we still have more questions, can I send another link?
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
have
yeah,
more
yeah.
questions. All right, let me just stop this one and send a new link.
Thank you.